Cuisine and travel are just like wine and cheese that always pair together, and for the Epicurean, a journey centered on food may wonderfully complement the non-edible pleasures. Consider a bowl of hot and spicy gumbo after a tour of New Orleans' Garden District, a mix of fresh Pacific seafood after a stroll through Stanley Park in Vancouver, or spicy Indian flavors before a performance at London's Royal Albert Hall. If you're a gourmet or a tourist who simply enjoys eating, here's the list of countries with known delicious cuisines. And others are hidden gems that you still haven't known that you can add on your list of countries who you want to visit next. Join us traveling to the top 10 food destinations in the world. Starting from the bottom, Sydney, Australia. In Sydney, you'll find a wide range of international flavors, with this emphasis on local products accented with Mediterranean and Asian flavors. Mod Oz, modern Australian, is all the rage here. The five-spice duck, as well as the flying fish roe, wasabi, and sweet turmeric barramundi are all culinary delights. Exotic fish such as rudderfish, John Dory, mud crab, and parrotfish, to mention a few, can be found in Sydney's fish market. Authentic Thai curries may be found on King Street, while tapas bars abound in the Spanish Quarter. Any gourmet trip to Sydney should include a dinner at Tetsuya's, a French-Japanese restaurant. Make sure to drink Australian wine with all of your meals. Next is London, UK. If there is one thing London excels at, it's food. London is a picnic of gastronomic pleasures, from the wafting aromas of bratwursts filling the alleyways of Brick Lane to the peppered spices of South Bank's pop-up curry stalls. That is why these 6 culinary excursions are a must-do for any foodie, hoping to pique their interest with something truly delectable. London, as an international metropolis, attracts foodies with its many gastronomic offerings, from Thai and Malaysian to Turkish and North African food. You'll find it all here. Star chefs such as Claire Smith, Marcus Waring, and Helen de Rose dominate their 5-star temples of hot cuisine, while the East End continues to be lit up by new gastropubs, trendy cafes, and tapas bars. Indian curry is still a local favorite for affordable food. 8th on the list is Brussels, Belgium. Brussels is quickly establishing itself as a culinary destination, along with the city's basic favorites of mussels, fries, and chocolate. Paling in groen, anguille au vert, river eels in green sauce, meatballs and tomato sauce, stoemp, mashed vegetables and potatoes, and turbot waterzui are all popular Bro de Loire dishes. Turbot fish in cream and egg sauce. Finish with a Belgian waffle sprinkled with powdered sugar and topped with bananas and whipped cream for dessert. The Avenue Louise is lined with stylish eateries, while the Grand Sablon has a sprinkle of modest bistros. Next is Singapore. Singapore's astounding choice of cuisines rivals that of New York City, and Singaporeans, like New Yorkers, enjoy eating. As a result, there are lots of delectable Chinese, Malay, Indian, Japanese, Thai, Italian, and other cuisines to choose from. Explore the Lau Pa Sat Hawker Center, where you can sample specialties like clay pot chicken rice and fishball noodle soup from a variety of vendors. For a sampling of seafood eateries, visit the East Coast Seafood Center, or walk to Holland Village's Jalan Merah Saga for Italian or coconut curry. Make a point of visiting the hotels, as they frequently hold some of the city's top dining establishments. 6th on the list is Marrakech, Morocco. The adventurous foodie will be rewarded with an extraordinary culinary adventure in exotic Marrakech, in the smoky food stalls of bustling Gemma El Fan. Between the snake charmers and fortune tellers, there are plenty of culinary delights. Tagine, couscous, brochette, and traditional harira soups are among the dishes available for customers under enormous white tents. Enjoy French cuisine in a cafe in Ville Nouvelle, or dine in the El Baraka Terrace with the view of the Atlas Mountains. Number 5 is New Orleans, USA. When you visit New Orleans, don't forget to bring your hunger. Creole food reigns supreme, but inventive chefs are increasingly infusing the city's varied stews with flavors from France, Spain, Italy, Africa, the Caribbean, and Asia. Traditional delicacies like creamy crawfish etouffee and spicy gumbo may be found in French Quarter restaurants like Arnaud's and Brennan's. Napoleon House's muffaletta sandwich loaded with ham, salami, lettuce, and marinated olives. And Acme Oyster Bar's chili dish of freshly shucked oysters. Don't miss a visit to Commander's Palace for first-class treatment. 4th on the list is Tuscany, Italy. Tuscany is a dream getaway for foodies. Though Italian cuisine is well known across the world, the freshest and most authentic dishes can only be found on the motherland, and Tuscany's commitment to the culinary arts must be experienced to be believed. We've done the legwork for you and discovered some of the most enticing foodie experiences in Tuscany. And when you stay in one of your luxury villas in Tuscany, you can rest assured that you'll be getting the best of the region's accommodations when you set out on your quest for the best foodie experiences in Tuscany. A beautiful backdrop of rolling hills, snow-capped mountains, and cypress trees frames this gourmet piece of Italy, where food and wine are a way of life. Homemade pasta, grilled meats scented with herbs, and substantial bread-based soups may be found in places like Montepulciano, Spoleto, Perugia, and Montalcino. In between meals, visit medieval Chianti wineries for a taste of some of the world's best wine. In Florence, try Lagostra's Austrian Italian flavors, or Cibrio's superb Tuscan meals. There are lots of expensive restaurants in the area, but for a truly memorable lunch, don't neglect the family-owned trattorias. Next is New York City, USA. For the gastronomic traveler, New York is always a hot destination. Why? From celebrity chef-helmed dining rooms and hot Cantonese noodles in Chinatown, to contemporary bistros in the meatpacking district and bustling pizzerias in Little Italy, there's something for everyone. Brunch is a New York specialty. Whether it's pastries and coffee on the Upper West Side's sleek sidewalk cafes, or the spiciness of huevos rancheros from a genuine East Village cantina, a bagel with a smear of cream cheese is also a New York on-the-go morning favorite. Second is Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver is known for its food scene. That isn't debatable. Just ask Cuisine and Wine and Condé Nast Traveler, which both rank it as one of the top food cities in the world. You can sense the local enthusiasm for superb food as you walk through Vancouver, despite the many awards and positive ratings. It's evident in the long lines for food trucks and brunch eateries. You smell it on the streets, which are lined with kitchens emitting delicious fragrances. It'll come through the way the people rave about their favorite restaurants and chefs. And, of course, you'll be able to taste it with every bite. And finally, our top one is Paris, France. Chefs, cooks, and foodies of today owe a debt of gratitude to the French. Not only because of the delectable French cuisine that many of us lust after, but also because the French have a long and illustrious food history that has influenced the world as we know it. To begin with, where would we be if there were no restaurants? The first restaurant in the world, which opened in Paris in 1765 and served only one dish, sheep feet in wine sauce, is credited to the French. It's not exactly what I pictured when I think of traditional French cuisine in Paris, but hey, it's a restaurant. A journey to Paris is always a treat, but when you can make food the main course of your trip, pun intended, it's an experience unlike any other. The French metropolis is well known for its cuisine, and with good reason. For centuries, Paris has been the gastronomic capital of not only Europe, but the entire world, and the gold standard for foodies all over the world. The only difficult decision you'll have to make is where and what to eat, with delicious cheese, superb wines, airy croissants, and basic French toast to choose from. Foodie vacations are more popular than they've ever been. We've all begun to notice that many of our favorite vacation activities and the most vivid memories we bring home have to do with eating. Creating this list would help newbie travelers or anyone who wants to have a wonderful experience, and food completes it. Maybe you went on a fantastic culinary tour, learned to make pasta in Italy, or dined at a spectacular restaurant. Those are now all treasured memories. Have you ever noticed how even the slightest whiff of something you ate on vacation transports you back to the moment you first encountered it? Food is already a part of any country's culture, and it completes your fantastic experience in that location. These are just a handful of the incredible spots to visit. There are many more to discover. Please share your experiences and suggestions for our next video. That ends this video. See you again next time.